Hello children. Continuing the topic circles of geometry, today we are going to start tangent properties of circles. Before we start the tangent properties, let's understand what is a tangent. Tangent is a line which touches the circle at one point. Only at one point it should touch the circle. If it goes like this, if it is touching it or intersecting it at more than 2 points, it will be known as a secant. So secant at 2 points, but tangent touches the circle only at one point. So let's start with the theorems of it. The first theorem is the tangent at any point of a circle and the radius through the point are perpendicular to each other. See children, this is the figure. P is a point at which the tangent is drawn. AB is a tangent to the circle. If this P point is joined to the center of the circle, we are getting OP as the radius. So OP is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. This is the theorem we are having. Whatever the point of contact is there, when it is joined to the center of the circle, we will get the radius of the circle. And this radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. This is the first theorem. Children, this theorem is used in many questions. In this case, Q is said to be the point from which the from which the tangent is drawn. From Q, tangent is drawn to the circle. OQ is giving you the distance of the point Q from the center of the circle. Basically, in these type of questions, we will be using the Pythagoras theorem. You can see here we are getting this right angle triangle. OPQ is a right angle triangle, and we will be using OQ square is equal to OP square plus PQ square, where this PQ will be known as the length of the tangent. This PQ is known as the length of the tangent. So in our questions, out of these three things, two will be given in the question and we have to find the third. For that, we will be applying the Pythagoras theorem. This is the first theorem. Second theorem is, if two circles touch each other, the point of contact lies on the straight line through their centers. We are having two cases. This is the case when the circles are touching each other externally, and this is when the circles are touching each other internally. The theorem says P is their point of contact and it lies on the straight line that joins their centers. It lies on the straight line through their centers. P lies on this straight line. Similarly, this is the case when the circles are touching each other internally. P is this point of contact and it will lie on the line passing through their centers. This ABP is a line which is passing through their centers, and this P is definitely going to lie on this line. This is the second theorem. Now the third theorem is very important theorem. It has three results. The first, let us understand what do we have. If two tangents are drawn to a circle from an external point, we are having this circle. P is a point from which two tangents are drawn to the circle. PA and PB are two tangents. So the first result of the theorem is that the length of these tangents are equal. We are having PA is equal to PB. This is the first result, that tangents are equal in length. Now the second is the tangents subtends equal angles at the center. The tangents subtend. This is the first I am taking tangent PB. Which is the angle it is subtending at the center? This is the angle which it subtends at the center. Similarly, PA is subtending angle POA at the center. According to this theorem, these two angles, they are equal to each other. Right? So we have angle AOP is equal to angle BOP. Tangents are subtending equal angles at the center. And the third result is the tangents are equally inclined to the line joining the point and the center of the circle. P is the point from which tangents are drawn, and this PO is the line which joins this point to the center of the circle. And these tangents make equal angles with this line. We are having angle APO is equal to angle BPO. These angles are equal to each other. So these are the results which are going to be used in the questions. The maximum is this result which is used. The tangents are equal in length. Let's start exercise 19A. Question number 1. Find the length of the tangent drawn to a circle of radius 8 cm from a point which is at a distance of 10 centimeter from the center of the circle. We are having this circle, radius is given to be 8 centimeter, and tangent is drawn to this from a distance of 10 centimeter. This OP is given to be 10 centimeter. It is given from a point which is at a distance of 10 centimeter from the center of the circle. This OP is 10 centimeter. You have to find the length of the tangent. This PT is representing the length of the tangent. So children, in this the first result which we'll be using is OT is perpendicular on PT. OT is the radius and PT is the tangent. Theorem, first you have to write the theorem that radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. Radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. Now we have got a right angle triangle OPT in which OP square will be equal to OT square plus PT square. OP is 10 square equal to 8 square plus PT square, and on simplification we are getting PT is equal to 6 centimeter. So the length of this tangent is equal to 6 centimeters. Next, question number 5. Two circles touch each other externally at a point C, and P is a point on the common tangent at C. These are the two circles we are having, right? And in this, PA and PB are two tangents. We are having this point C. PC is the common tangent and C is lying on this. You have to prove that PA is equal to PB. So children, for bigger circle, if I am taking the bigger circle, we have PA is equal to PC. Hide this figure. What do we have? P is a point from which these two tangents are drawn. So we have PA is equal to PC. Clear? Similarly, if we are taking this smaller circle, we will be having PB is equal to PC. Reason is same, two tangents drawn to a circle from external point are equal. So we have PA is equal to PC and second is PB is equal to PC. So from equation 1 and equation 2, what will you get? You will get PA is equal to PB. Next, question number 7. Two circles of radii 18 centimeter and 8 centimeter touch externally. Find the length of a direct common tangent to the two circles. So one is this circle with center A and second is with center B. Now in this PQ is this direct common tangent we are having. AP is equal to 18 centimeter and BQ is equal to 8 centimeter we are having. Clear? We have to find the length of PQ. So children, this is the figure I have drawn. Now if I am taking this AB distance, this AB will be 18 plus 8 equal to 26 centimeter. 18 of this radius of this circle and 8 radius of the second circle. So AB is equal to 26 centimeter. PQ is direct common tangent. Now next is if we are joining A to P and B to Q. If we join A to P and B to Q, this angle is 90 degree and this angle is 90 degree because radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. And here also radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact, right? Now the next thing is we are drawing BL perpendicular on AP. Draw BL perpendicular on AP. Now consider this, children, this quadrilateral if I am taking. I am taking this quadrilateral. What do we have? 1, 2, 3. Three angles of the quadrilateral are 90 degrees. So this angle will also be equal to 90 degree. Therefore, BQPL is a rectangle. We have BQPL is a rectangle as each angle is equal to 90 degree. Now next, in this, you will have BQ is equal to LP. They are the opposite sides of the rectangle. So this LP is equal to 8 centimeter. This complete was 18 centimeter. If this is 8 centimeter, this AL will be equal to 10 centimeters, right? Now, this AL is 10 centimeter, AB is 26 centimeter. This is a right angle triangle. In this, we can find out how much is BL. So, in right triangle ABL, we have AB square is equal to AL square plus BL square. AB is 26 square is equal to 10 square plus BL square. And that gives you BL is equal to 24 centimeter. Now this BL comes out to be 24 centimeter. Therefore PQ is also equal to 24 centimeter because this BL is equal to PQ. They are the opposite sides of the rectangle. Okay, next Question number 10. With the vertices of triangle PQR as centers, 3 circles are described, each touching the other two externally. This is triangle PQR we are having. 3 circles are described, P as one of the center, Q as center, R as centers. If the sides of the triangle are 7 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 11 centimeter, find the radii of the 3 circles. Children, understand the figure carefully. We have PQ is equal to 11 centimeter. I have taken this radius as R1, this as R2 and this as R3. So PQ, if we are taking 11 centimeter, it is equal to R2 plus R3. R2 plus R3 is equal to 11 centimeter. Similarly, for this RQ, we will have R1 plus R3 is equal to 8 centimeter. And here PR is equal to R1 plus R2 is equal to 7 centimeter. Right? So we have got 3 variables, R1, R2 and R3 are the variables, and we have got 3 equations. We have to solve these 3 equations to find the value of the variables. So what we are going to do here is we will be adding the 3 equations. 1 plus 2 plus 3. What will you have in this? 1 plus 2 plus 3. See this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 terms I have written here. This is equal to 11 plus 8 plus 7. Now in this you can see R2 is repeated, R1 is repeated, R3 is repeated. So 2 times R1 plus R2 plus R3 is equal to 26. R1 plus R2 plus R3 comes out to be 13 centimeters. Now we have to find the values. What we are going to do is, if I am considering equation 1, what do we have from equation 1? R2 plus R3 is equal to 11 centimeter. So in this R2 plus R3 I have taken as 11. R1 plus 11 is equal to 13. R1 comes out to be 2 centimeters. Similarly, from the second equation you have R1 plus R3 is equal to 8 centimeters. So replacing in this equation R1 plus R3 by 8, R2 plus 8 is equal to 13, R2 is 5. Similarly, R3 comes out to be 6 centimeters. Right, children? After this, next question number 12. PQR is a right angle triangle with PQ equal to 3 centimeter, QR equal to 4 centimeter. A circle which touches all the sides of the triangle is inscribed in the triangle. This is the circle I have taken. It is touching all the sides. Keep this in mind. The word they have used is touches all the sides. That means this QP is tangent to the circle. QR is also tangent and PR is also tangent to this circle. You have to calculate the radius of the circle. So these sides are given 3 and 4 centimeter right angle triangle. By Pythagoras theorem, we are getting PR equal to 5 centimeter. Now we are joining O to L and O to M. Then these angles will be 90 degree, 90 degree. Why? Because give here, radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. So that gives you these 2 angles are 90 degree. This is already given to be 90 degree. So this angle is also equal to 90 degree. So OMQL is a rectangle. Clear? Now in this rectangle, these adjacent sides are equal because they are giving you the radius of the circle. If adjacent sides of a rectangle are equal, then that rectangle is a square. So we get OMQL is a square here. Right? Now in this I have supposed let OL is equal to OM equal to R. These are equal to R, all the sides. See children, if I am taking this QP, what do we have in this QP is, this is R. So we have QL plus LP is equal to 3 centimeter. And in this QL can be taken as R. R plus LP equal to 3. So this LP comes out to be 3 minus R. If this LP is 3 minus R, then this will also be equal to, PN will also be equal to 3 minus R. Why? Because P is a point from which these 2 tangents are drawn. Therefore, the length of these 2 tangents are equal. If this is 3 minus R, this will also be equal to 3 minus R. Same concept we are going to use here also. If in this is equal to R, MQ is equal to R. So the remaining will be 4 minus R. I have solved it here. The remaining RM is equal to 4 minus R. Now this RM is equal to RN. This is also equal to 4 minus R. Again the same reason, from R these 2 tangents are drawn, therefore they are equal. Now this is 4 minus R, this is 3 minus R, and this total is 5 centimeters. So we will have PR is equal to Pn plus Nr, and this is what? 5 is equal to 3 minus R plus 4 minus R. 5 is equal to 7 minus 2R. R comes out to be 1 centimeter. So radius of this circle is equal to 1 centimeter. So children, this is how you have to apply the theorems and solve the questions. Try up to question number 15 of this exercise. Thank you, children.